Hello, party people. Hello again. Watch the previous video if you want an update, a clue as to what this video is about. So yeah, I added a recent uploads like bar playlist, whatever, below the popular uploads, so that I figure maybe people don't want to go through the entire playlist of the other categories right away. You guys probably don't care about this, so I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Alright, no, on a more serious note, so during this whole thing with the self-quarantining, um, I was playing some PlayStation games, and I don't know what convinced me to do this, but I I was working on Call of Duty World War II, and it had a pretty good story to it. That's all I did because I didn't want to get the platinum, or I think it was like a 0.01% platinum anyway, or 0.1%. I can't remember. Yeah, so I wasn't. No, I wasn't going for that. I started to play Battlefield 5, but like even on easy mode, that game's pretty hard, man. Like, and I don't want to say Call of Duty's better. It's different, but in a better way, unfortunately. Um, but then again, I don't play much of the multiplayer anyway, so go figure. There's a video that not my most requested video. No, it's not that. It's more personal. It's a video that I can't make, and I'll tell you why. In a nutshell, as simple as I can put it. When I came back from AIT, Advanced Individual Training, and I'm talking about the United States Army Reserve, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. That was before everything sort of hit the fan. I think shortly after that, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, my previous diagnosis. I don't know what possessed me to do this. I just randomly stumbled upon this website that said correct me if I'm wrong, but I think at the time the main conflict was in Iraq, parts of Afghanistan, I think, in that general area, unfortunately. And on some of these websites, you can search certain members of the military, soldiers. You can search to see. You can search to see what happened to them. Whether I believe the only information provided was whether they had died or if they were still alive, something like that. I'm not sure. I think if they were still alive, you wouldn't get an answer on the search engine, the menu. It's not really a search engine, but it's part of the website. And I'm not gonna say who or how many, but if I remember correctly, boot camp was 9 weeks long. That's 9 weeks continuously that you spend with someone, also known as your battle buddy. And you get to see what happened to them, and there was, this is the only hint I'll give, there was more than one name that I regretted searching. And then once you had their name and what happened to them, what region they were in, it was pretty easy to find articles about what happened to these people too. Then you got to figure in AIT, Advanced Individual Training, basically your job in the military, everybody in the military needs a job. Ours was 38 Alpha, which stood for Civil Affairs. Basically, nation rebuilding. And I can't make this video. I mean, to an extent, do I have what they call survivor's guilt? Maybe some basic form of it, maybe. Because I was never deployed. About 99.9% sure my reserve unit in Rhode Island was deployed. This is what I heard through word of mouth and like whoever I was able to keep in contact with. It was going to happen sooner or later. I mean, even at the time, 38 Alpha was only a reserve position, job, whatever you want to call it. So if you needed someone to lay down some pipe to like make a well or plumbing, you needed someone from 38 Alpha to do that. And the thing about that is, like, nation rebuilding is great and all. Obviously, some people don't want you there, though. And when people feel threatened, they do things that, thankfully, I haven't seen, but things that we were supposed to be trained for. And just in case the shit hit the fan again. I know their names in my head, specifically last names. I know some of their first names. I can't make that video. And of course, I'm glad the self-quarantining is over, but it's 5 days of my life I'll never get back. But again, it wasn't fun, but yeah. So like all the while I'm thinking about this because I'm playing these first-person shooters about the military, like Call of Duty, blah blah blah. It's probably a bad thing to do when I was in self-quarantine. Like, I'll admit that around day 3, I wasn't broken, but if I was an egg, my shell was cracking. I was cracking a little bit. And day 4 was also rough. And finally on day 5, I feel a little bit whole again. But I still can't make that video. Maybe next year in about 14 minutes I'll be able to, but I can't do it right now. Maybe one day. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy New Year. Stay safe. If you guys didn't know, if you've been drinking and driving, you can actually call some AAA tow trucks to tow you home while you just sit in the car and probably fall asleep. And they will bring you to your, I assume, your driveway or somewhere in front of your house. And you don't have to worry about drinking and driving. Did these 5 days affect my plans for doing anything remotely fun with other people, other human beings? Probably. Yeah, that's all I got for now. Maybe next year. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other.